Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gage Kentucky. It's been a little while. Been a little while since we've been on some farm sim stuff. I took a little break. I've been playing some Star Citizens with some buddies, so that has been taking up a lot of my time. But we are going to get back into a little bit of farm sim from here and there. So if I'm remembering right, where we left off, we got was it this field right over here planted? I believe so. Yes, we got this field planted with some wheat. So we have one other field that we need to plant, and that is back in this corner. So we're gonna go back there and start planting this. How do I even get in there? Okay, I could come around in between the two houses. All right, so let's go grab that and start planting away. How's everybody been doing? Everybody's doing good. Got to remember the controls in this game, so bear with me. We might end up having some issues and smashing some buttons we didn't need to really smash, so... Oh, snuck right through there. All right. Time to go get this field planted. Now, we planted 2 things of wheat. We got 2 fields of corn. So that way, obviously, we'll be able to pick them here shortly. It is September 1st. The wheat is going to take until, like, next spring. So that's what's going to happen. Oh, look at the horses. How many people like to do horses? I don't know that there's too many that, like, enjoy the horses. They're kind of needy. You got to, like, ride them every day type thing to get, like, bonuses. I don't know. It's in the game, so I guess people want to play with the horses. All right, so now if I can remember all of my buttons, we'll get this figured out. We will get it figured out. All right, so, yep, we got to hold them buttons down. We're just going to use the AI assist or steering assistance. We are going to do, let's do 3 rounds. And then let's do, not an offset, 0. Let's try that. I think that should work. All right, let's hit OK on that. We got to fire this thing up. That thing is going. Should be able to drop it down, and away we go, right? Is it working? It is working. We are planting. We are planting. All right, I wanted to start driving that thing, but no need to be doing that. Let's jump out and make sure that it is working, though. I have trust issues. All right, it is planting, so that's good. All right, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Whoa, we don't need the flashlight. That is a... Drop that back down. All right. There we go. Away we go. Are we planting? I sure hope so. No, we're not even planting. What the heck? Oh my goodness. I have failed at Farm Sim. The core feature. All right, there we are. There we are, right there. All right, it's kind of hard to see. Does that go down any further? Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. All right, anywho, let's go. We're planting again. We're planting. All right, there we go. We got 3 rounds on this field to get done, and then we got to start our ups and downs. But how has everybody been? It has been a while since I've been on Farm Sim. I think I said that right away in the beginning, but some of you guys were not here. But it has been a hot minute. Been taking a little break from Farm Sim. I get so burnt out sometimes, but I felt it was long enough. I was getting not burnt out of the other game, but the other game just has a lot of bugs. I thoroughly enjoy playing the game with the buddies. It is a very, very fun game. But we are currently on Gage, Kentucky, trying to get ourselves out of $1 million of debt. Not sure how easy that's going to be because we are on hard economy again still. So it could be pretty tough. It could be a pretty tough thing to try to do. I feel as if this cedar is not, it's kind of a small cedar compared to the field. Gonna take a hot second. And I don't think I have anything that I can hook up, like, you know, without going with the big cedars, and I don't really want to go with the big cedars right now. There is a potential too. I have been talking with the other buddies that I've been playing some Star Citizens with, and believe it or not, there's a few of them that actually kind of jumped from Farm Sim over to Star Citizens themselves. So there is a possibility that there might be something cooking. What's up, Jabin? It's AI assisted. So you can do it either or. You could do it either or. You could do it manually. You could do AI assisted, so GPS basically. You can hire workers in here. There's also other like script mods that's called like course play, things like that does the same thing as like GPS, but there's a little bit more functions to it. The GPS is just base game stuff. So yeah, you can set it all up in base game. You can have it so it doesn't show lines either, or you can have it show so it shows like all of the lines. So you'll see when we disengage out of the auto steer, you'll see the other lines. So it's just basically showing you like the path of the width of the implement that you're pulling. So cedar, and it will change to like a cultivator, a plow, combine, all that kind of stuff. How are you this morning, Javin? All right, got that one. Then now you'll be able to see those other lines. So it's basically just kind of showing me where my next path is. There we be. Don't need the door open. The door does not need to be open. What are you currently working on today, Jabin? Easy. And I'm using something called Thundar's row crop systems. Basically, if you drive by a field in real life, I'm sitting on the couch. If you drive by a field, like a cornfield, soybean field, and you see all the rows, this guy created a script that makes it look more realistic. Do. Oh God, what are we doing? No, bring that back up. What's happening here? There we go. We didn't need that down. All right. There, that's working a little bit better. I didn't need to put the markers down. What's up, CJ? So you have a question. Is sim-type games better on PC or console? I'm going to always lean towards the PC side of things because there's things like modders, right? And as long as the game developers allow that. But on the same hand, mods can also break the games. So it's kind of one of those things, right? In your old age, you prefer everything on PC. Yeah, like, I couldn't tell you the last time I've been on console. You're really restricted on console because of the way it's built, right? The way that everything has to make sure that it works within those parameters of said console. Now with the PC, you have a lot more flexibility with what you do. So like instance, depends on what kind of simulation games you like. Like there's joysticks, controllers, there's steering wheels, there's flight controllers, there's eye trackers that work a lot better with PC things. There's sim dashboards. So I don't have it hooked up, but I use this for my Star Citizen stuff. It's just a tablet, right? And all it does is it allows me to have like more buttons available onto it. I can use that. It's more of like what's the right word I'm looking for? Immersion, right? So, but it all depends too on what your budget is. You know? Because I do know that the new consoles that are coming out, they're not the cheapest by any means. They're not going to be much cheaper than a PC. Some of them. A PC you can upgrade down the road. It's a little less. It's more future-proof. Let's just put it that way. A PC is more future-proof. Just because you can upgrade things. A console, with the technology that's developing nowadays, they're always trying to push the limits of those things because it's easy for somebody to just purchase a console, stick it underneath their TV. You know what I'm saying? A PC, you kind of have to have, quote-unquote, a dedicated space for it. But definitely, if you're looking at one or the other, I would lean more towards the PC side. Jopin, have you ever played Farm Sim? Like, this game is my meat and potatoes for this channel. If that makes sense. The meat and potatoes. Like people want to watch it. People want to just hang out. You guys, I hope you guys want to come and play some Farm Sim with me. I think it would be kind of fun. And you're not that old, Jobin. You're not that old. I'm pretty sure that we're going to need to go get more seed at some point as well. We are 75%, under 75%, so we've already used a quarter of everything. What's up, Trevor? You're here for the crashes, especially in out of ore? There will be more. There will be more out of ore stuff. Just the like, I don't know. Like the games that I've been playing lately are like still in development, and you can only play so much of that stuff until it gets to that point of like there's nothing 100% new for it. And I guess that's maybe part of the reason why I've been chasing like other games. Not really chasing, but just wanting to play other games, Okay, I play FS25 on console, but it never looks like what I see most do. Then I realize that most are playing PC, so I'm thinking about just getting a PC just for sim. Yeah, that's completely up to you. I mean, so getting a PC is going to open up a world of ability to put different type of mods in your game, scripts in your game, things that's going to make it feel a little bit more realistic, things that are going to make it maybe a little bit easier for you. But that all just depends too on, your ability to be able to get what you want, right? Never played this game. I'm usually more into FPS, racing games, and Star Citizens. This is kind of like racing. Racing against time. All right, so let's start. Going to be a little bit of an overlap here, but we got just a little bit of the edge. Then it looks like it needs to get planted. This is just a chill, relaxing game, is what this is. Very similar to Star Citizen in a way. It's pretty chill, very relaxing. Jobbing. You say FPS, first-person shooters, obviously. It's an extremely hard game, but there's a couple FPS shooter games that I don't mind jumping into from time to time. One is that Escape from Tarkov deal. High realistic mill sim. Pretty tough, but all right, where is my, we gotta go to this line. We could have hit that line, but guys, if you don't haven't yet, don't forget to smash that like button. If you have, thank you very much. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot. Falling in love. So Out of Ore is a fun game. I was talking to Jobin about that last night when playing some Star Citizen. Out of Ore is a pretty relaxed, chill, just mining, digging. Don't really have to do a whole lot of brain power with that game. But it is enjoyable, especially with friends, because you can, you feel that sense of accomplishment a lot easier because it is a very hard solo playing game in a way, right? And I feel like the multi-side of Sim on PC community is far bigger than... Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. My counsel, and I just want to get into the community, kind of like GTA, if you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, oh yeah, you hear it all the time, and I hear it as well as a creator on Farm Sim, especially early on with the game, with Farm Sim game. There were so many questions, and you'll always get this. Even the modders get kind of not tired of it, but it's just kind of a running joke. Everybody that's on council is like, is that for, or, a mod comes out, is that for council? And they're like, no, sorry. Because the problem is like Giants. Because Giants has some strict rule sets on mods being put onto the mod hub. Now there are some great ones that do go to the mod hub. Sometimes I do. I don't mind picking the ones off the mod hub myself because it does make the game run better sometimes. But at the same time, it's kind of cool and fun to have some of those cool things that most people don't have. Shouldn't say most people, but you have the ability to get a lot better, different stuff. All right, I think... Did I already... No, I didn't hit this spot. PC can do many other things. Also, just nothing is worth having a couple. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, PC is not just for obviously gaming, but if you want it for gaming, that's completely fine. But yeah, it does do a lot more than just gaming stuff. You can get into modding with a PC. You can learn how to mod. You can learn how to 3D render. You get a PC, it will open up a world of different opportunities potentially for you. Now the age-old question is, do you build it or do you purchase a pre-built? If you're unfamiliar with building anything and you really want a PC, get a pre-built. They're completely fine. But if you want to learn about PCs and say that, hey, I built this thing, YouTube is a great way to learn how to build a PC, and they're really not that hard. Once you figure them out, and once you build your first PC, you can build and upgrade your PC down the road, right? PCs are not like consoles where you just throw them away every 2 to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, consoles are kind of designed to be like, oh, this one's not working very well, let's get rid of it, because there's nothing there to be able to upgrade it. A PC, most definitely you can upgrade parts within your within your tower. And there's a lot of cool free games out there. There's a thing called Steam. If you're unfamiliar with that, it is a game database. Basically, you can purchase games. There's free games. There's some pretty cool games that you can get on there. Even the free ones are sometimes pretty good. All right, I think it's about time to start jumping and skipping, so that way we can get these things a little straighter. All right, am I running into... There we go. Some keybinds. Some keybind stuff. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we got to get this field finished up planting. We need to spray it. I'm pretty sure we need to spray it with some fertilizer. So we get that going, and then we should be able to bump time up. We might be able to actually speed some time up here, so. Yeah, no monthly fees either, 100%. Yeah, you don't have to pay for like your Xbox Live stuff or your PlayStation account stuff. There's none of that stuff. And you'd be surprised how much better the quality image you get playing on a smaller screen. You know, so a TV is great because it's big and depends on what you're playing, right? So farm sim stuff, not a big deal. But if you're playing some first-person shooter game type things, you know, obviously a big 55 or 65 or whatever you have TV is not the greatest for first-person shooter games. What's up, Ethan? How's it going? Welcome on in. Also, guys, if you guys are interested, I know some of you obviously don't, CJ obviously doesn't have a PC, but we are building a pretty fun crew of people that daily in the Discord are playing Star Citizen. In that game, mind all the am I even planting? Yeah. Mind all the bugs that there is in the game and frustration that you can have with the game. The game is fun, and especially with a group of people. So if you guys don't, make sure you guys go check out those live streams as well. Why am I not buying a bigger seeder? For one, we're $1 million in debt. Two, because I haven't yet. The next bigger seeder that I gotta go to is like a quite a bit bigger. So that's why I haven't bought a bigger seeder yet. And I enjoy the pain of going up and down this many times. I'm just kidding. These fields are a little bigger on Gage County, obviously. It's a 4X map. But I have not purchased a bigger seeder yet because we only got $114,000 and $1 million in debt. That is why. Do. So I haven't been on Farm Sim for close to 3 weeks. I haven't been on Farm Sim. But they just did they just do an update here a couple days ago, I think it was. And when I was loading into the game, updating my game and updating the mods, it seemed like my mods were taking forever to update. I was watching one of your other videos with the truck sim, and it made me think, man, I know the game is better on PC, and I don't think it's even on console. Trucking Simulator is coming out to console. I just don't know the date yet. I don't know what date it's coming out, but supposedly it's coming out for console. You can Google check me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's coming out for console. I do know, God, who was talking about? Was that Taste talking about it the other day, jobbing about him? Or was that that was Mod? That was Mod Max. He was talking about how he enjoys slinging hay bales. Pretty sure it was him. In this game, he can just sit there and sling hay bales, and guess what? I got bales for him if he wants to start slinging. I will get him some bales. And we are running Thundar's row crop systems on this game, on this save. Now with the seeder, it doesn't really matter, but when you get into the actual row crop planters, then that's when it matters. You'll start to be able to see all the squiggly lines. I don't even know, what do they have? Let's see, what do they have for wrong buttons? Wrong buttons. I gotta remember all my buttons, guys. Nope, not that one. There we go. Used equipment. Let's see if they got anything in here. Everybody's mentioning about the bigger seeder. That's still only 6 meters wide. I don't know if I was there for that conversation. It seems like a bunch of the guys enjoy playing this. Yeah, they do. I think they do. Yep. All right, let's look for seeders because they're like, let's get a bigger seeder. I don't know what's much bigger. Excuse me. There's an 8, there's a 9, but see, these are like, there's 12, but these are way out of our price range right now. There's a 12, but it takes 300 horsepower, so that's our issue, right? You'd have to upgrade everything. Now, there is a chance you could hook up 3 of them, but is that 7 meters itself? That doesn't seem right, does it? So kind of right now, we're just kind of, that's where we're at, right? This is the seeder. Yeah, you might not have been there, jobbing. I do like this tractor with the big floaters on her there. 7810. Hey guys, we should probably when we get down to the end of this thing, we should probably turn off paused game because I had things paused. Let's turn that off. Let's get the time rolling again. All right, let's hit the F12 menu and let's turn time on. And then let's see what we got for time on here. Real time, let's do 5 times. That should work. I do want to make sure I'm on, okay, I'm on 2-day months. So we should be good. We could, yeah, 5 times, let's try 6 times. Try the 6 times, buddy. So what else has been new, everybody? Chat, what's happening? What's new? Oh gosh. Now on sale, we got the Euro Grape Liner Series 7000. Ooh, dang. I've been, like I said, I've been out of the farm sim view for a little bit. So kind of get back into some things. Just planting my wheat, man. Got to go get some more coffee here shortly. I am really hoping that that we don't need to go get more seed. Might have missed a little chunk there when we dropped the planter. It didn't drop right away, but it is what it is. Ooh. Do 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 do. Bring, drink. Might have missed that. There's, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be all right. Have you, Jabba, have you jumped into SC at all today? Is it still a dumpster fire? Still a dumpster fire. Vroom. Crafted your armor. Ooh, how late did you guys stay up? Because like, I like hit the bed and I was out. I was tired last night. I was stupid tired. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Half hour after I left. Yeesh. You guys are true gamers. True gamers. I tell you. Oh, God, we're going to miss this one. Made it. We made it. That's not too terribly bad. Half hour after I left. Which would have been 11:30, which would have been 12:30 your time. $12:30 your time. We might have to go get some seed. Not sure why. This tractor is like still staying wet. I don't know why. Do not know why. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I don't know what it was, but yesterday when I was trying those ghillie missions, It seemed like ghillie number 4 and 5. It seemed like 5 was so much harder. I don't know if they did something with the AI on the game or what. Do 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 do. Fresh update. NPCs were awake and not bogged down by the game. Yeah. So there was a couple times that I tried it, like, was that last night? I think it might have been last night when I tried it. The one time I did it, it was like it didn't even recognize I was even there. But then as soon as they did, it was like, ooh, you know, they actually were kind of tough. Why you dropping down? There we go. There we go. Just conflicts with my keybinds. What's up, Tube Socks? How is it going, man? Long time no see. You actually jumped into a Star Citizen live stream, but how's it going? How's it going, man? Hopefully it's going well. A little update on my gaming setup stuff. I rebuilt my desk. Got some old tables from my local library that they were just getting rid of, like actual like library tables, and I cut them up into an L shape, and I made my desk a little bit easier for me to swap, you know, controller, steering wheels, and joysticks and stuff like that around. So I'm pretty pleased with the way it's set up right now. I hammered that sucker out in one day, and I was exhausted. All right, we got one little jump there. Oh, my Lanta. No. Stop it. Stop it. This was not happening the other day. Goodness gracious. All right. Anywhom, I was going to say, now, why are you... No, I gonna have to go through my buttons again. It has been a hot second. This was the only thing that was causing me an issue, is when I want to drop it, there's too many keybinds. And it's wanting to put down the row marker, and I don't want the row marker down. I am being farm citizenized. Yeah, I just got farm citizenized. Yeah, just some keybind stuff. This game runs fairly well for the most part. Definitely not like Star Citizen from time to time, but there are from time to time you do get... you most certainly can. Brother. No, I want you. Yeah, the keybind for that is getting... That might need to get changed real quick. Because it is making me mad. Devices. Controls. Now what is that one? That is player interactive, vehicle. It's not vehicle. Vehicle work. Steering assist. Oh, here we go. Sometimes my joystick likes to be like, nope, this is what we're doing it with. All right, let's save those controls and then let's go back. And now it's just gonna be a matter of me trying to remember that this new button that I set it to is the one. It is the one. There we go. Got the keybinds done. Yeah, definitely. 20%. We'll have enough here. We'll have enough to get the rest of this all planted. Oh, shoot. Guys, you didn't tell me that my seeder was not on. We did not turn the seeder on. We do have it on now. That's good. Let me just kind of spin around and set this thing up again. There we go. Now we're doing it. Now we got it. There we go. Welcome on in, everybody. Hopefully you guys are finding me from Farm Sim stuff. Not sure how the YouTube algorithm has been treating me with live streams lately because I've been doing a lot of Star Citizen stuff, but hopefully you guys are catching this and you guys are fans of the Farm Sim. Also, if you are fans of Star Citizens, we do that as well, so it's a win-win. Whatever. I need more coffee. I need more coffee, man. We're going to have to spray this field as well. This shouldn't take too long with the big sprayer that we got. The big sprayer. Do we have precision farm? Or do we have I'm gonna see if we got precision farming. We do have precision farming on this field. Okay, perfect, good. That's what I was wondering because I just noticed that the seed rate jumped up. Also, guys, we have ads running right now, so if you guys do get caught in an ad, skip it. Skip the ad, and then hit the live little bubble underneath. They'll catch you up. Is this a regular size map? No, this is Gage, Kentucky, which is a 4X map. Pretty big map. Also, we need to get back to No Creek Expanded. We need to get back onto that cattle series as well, and do that. So there'll be some more. I have a feeling that there's going to be some more live streams of Farm Sim going on. While I still do some Star Citizen stuff. My video making is probably going to slow down because I don't really have a whole lot of content planned for Farm Sim. It's the monotonous same thing every time, it feels like. So I think that's part of the reason why I kind of got bored with the game, right? I got bored because, you know, my videos are starting to feel like the same thing over and over and over. And plus my life is just getting busier with my kids. My kids keep me busy, especially now with my eldest being going to be a freshman in high school. Definitely going to get a lot more busier in the school year. So we'll probably be doing a lot more live streams, I think. And hopefully you guys can turn up, show out for that type of stuff and still support the channel by coming and hanging out, throwing those thumbs up, you know, that type of stuff. I got a really good crew of guys over on my Star Citizen stuff, and there's a few of them that like to play Farm Sim stuff. So there is a pretty good chance that we might be able to do some pretty fun things on the live streams. What's up, Bull Holler? The GOAT is live again. Well, thanks for calling me the GOAT, man. How's it going, Bull Holler? I seen your comment the other day on Star Citizen. You said you've never seen this game before. And hopefully you've been watching a little bit. Hopefully you've been seeing some of the frustration of the game. But besides the frustration, the game is fun to play. And if you are completely new to the game, there is a code that you can use if you want to purchase the game. $40 or $45 gets you the base game stuff. And even though you don't know what the heck you might be doing, there's a great group of guys over in the Star Citizens part of the Discord that are helping. They help me. They're helping other people. So it's been fun and it's been amazing. So yeah. All right. Fields planted. Heck yeah. All right, let's head this thing back to the shed because we are done with it. Jobbing. There are some cool things as well with this. There's things called auto drive where I can set a course. I can basically kind of push some buttons. I have to set it up. But you can push some buttons and you can have the vehicles drive to places. For instance, like in fall harvest time, you can have your semis drive it to the elevator and sell it for you type thing. But how have you been doing there, Bull Hauler? Tube socks, I think I told you Gage, Kentucky. I'm pretty sure I told you, right? If I didn't, Gage, Kentucky. PC only. I did catch something. I don't know how many of you guys know who FS Club is. I'm pretty sure you probably do. He likes to do, he does a bunch of live streaming, but he also does like updates, like game updates, like new mods that are coming out, things like that. I'm pretty sure it was him. Maybe it was somebody else. But was there a map that just dropped that had like a boatload of like dependencies, like different ones like you had to have? Is that what this game, is that what this is coming to? Is like maps are dependent now on like, we're going to place this shed on here. So now that you have to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that what this is coming to? Like the maps, not all the maps, but some of the maps. I can't remember exactly who it all was, but it was something like that. Was it, I don't know, maybe it wasn't FS Club. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't remember for sure. And I don't even know what the name of the map was, so I couldn't even tell you what that was. So if you guys are unfamiliar with this live stream series, we're $1 million in debt. We're in Gage, Kentucky. We are doing goats. We have a bunch of goats. Goats are super easy. They just take grass. That's all they take. But the problem is like you can't really survive just strictly on row crops and goats. So we're producing goat milk and wool. We got goats and sheep, right? So sheep comes with the goats, but they, yeah, long story. So we got like a little processing plant back behind the shed over there. Excuse me. All right, let's wash. Whoops, wrong buttons. Let's grab that. Let's wash this thing up. This thing didn't really get too dirty. There's no need to put the seeder away dirty. If it's going to. Are you going to register that I don't register? Clean, wash. Is it really that? Well, it's not. No. What's happening? It's showing the tractor. Bale shed. There we go. Now we're washing. It was just giving me a bunch on the right hand side. Is there a way? Is there any way to off property maintenance? In probably the XML files. But in order to do that, if you're worried about the property maintenance, you could put down like government subsidies, and that would kind of offset a little bit, right? It would kind of offset a little bit of the. That's still saying 32% dirt. It would kind of offset the property maintenance if that's what you're worried about. You could do government subsidy type things. I don't think I have it on this playthrough. but you should be able to get it via the mod hub. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's, where can we cram that thing at? Let's go cram it in this one down here. Got some bales in there. I'm gonna have to move this combine. Bah, bah. All right, let's go get the combine moved. Kind of like we did with the out of ore thing. So these headers don't fit very well in that shed. This thing is loud. That thing is loud. This gleaner came from a good friend of mine back when I first started off. He doesn't do farm sim anymore. He kind of changed course with everything. He was I believe in the military, and he got out, and now he's doing like farming stuff somewhere. So I haven't really seen him around. The Fert spreader and dualies, where? I think it's from OS Farms off Facebook. I believe that's where it's at. I'm gonna run into that. I got a steering wheel and pedals right here, and I was using a mouse and key. Ridiculous. No, I'm still gonna hit that. Oh, just barely. That's we clipped through it. That's professionalism right there, though. Woo-wee. Now you got to do it from inside the cab. All right, there that sits. There that sits. Yeah, I think it's from OS Farms off of Facebook. You go to his Facebook page, and then it should be underneath the play button. There should be a button that literally says play button or play game or something. Yeah, I kind of fell in love with this spreader. This loftness spreader. Definitely. Like this one has actually became, when I started using it, became one of my favorites to use. So yeah. Yeah, and it's got good I don't off the top of my head, I don't know what the spread size is. I could probably tell you in a quick second. 36 meters. And it holds 10,886 liters. So yeah, this one has become one of my favorites to use. All right, we need to, what do we need to go put on that field? Let's go check that field real quick. So we need nitrogen really bad on here. So we need to spray. We could put granular down, but who wants to put granular down? We're going to use the sprayer. Because we got a cool trailer setup. Not the lights, thank you very much. We do have to check the sheep. I don't think that. Yeah, they shouldn't need water because this is the waterless mod. I redesigned some of this stuff. But I do not think that they need water, but they might need some bales. Oh, they're sitting at 2,000 liters of food. So we're still sitting pretty good. All right, we're sitting good there. Ooh, look at that. We got some wool. We already got some wool, guys. Heck yeah. And we got some milk. Oh, yeah. All right, so we got some milk and some wool. That's good. That's good. See, on console, you would have to drive to that field. You can't just fly it. But you can fly. See, watch, because you can. What you can do. So maybe not particularly this field, but like this field right here, if you're under the right deal. Underneath farmland. If you go underneath farmland and you click on the map, you can actually go save visit, and it puts you like in the center of the map. You can do that with any of those. But yes, on console, you would have to drive that. 100%. All right, let's pull out the sprayer. We need to grab the sprayer here. La da 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 da. Boo 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 doo doo doo. All right, so the field to our right got planted last live stream, and that is all wheat. We do still look like we do still have a little bit of fertilizer in here. This actually might be enough. Let's go see if we got anything in that trailer. I don't think I filled it up the last time we played, so that might be empty. Because I think we just purchased that thing, and we were trying to figure out how to get fertilizer in it. Yeah, we might have to... Oh, we left the combine running, guys. You guys forgot to tell me that the combine was still running. The heck? What the heck? Whoops, wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Let's see if this thing's got any liquids in it. Oh, we do. We got 6,500 liters in there, so we got plenty in here. Hopefully we got enough. Let's get back in this baby. All right, there we go. Let's go. Do 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 do. Do do do. What's up, Abigail? How's it going, Alex? Alex? Hit that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. It's free, 100% free. Yep, helps the YouTubes. Helps the YouTubes, guys. Sure does. Thank you for that bull hauler. Also, guys, if you guys, I understand you guys might just be like, you know, farm sim people, like just thoroughly love farm sim, but I do play other games that, you know, may not be farm sim, but if you enjoy hanging out with me because of me, awesome. Come hang out in those other games. I'd really appreciate it. Can I play with you? Well, I mean, I don't like randoms. I mean, I don't know. Farm sim stuff, I really don't, at this point in time, really don't play with a whole lot of other people, just because some of the mods I use are some that, you know, you just can't get from the mod hub, right? They're kind of, some of them are private mods. I'll just put it that way. I don't know if I might have one or two of them in here. Might have one or two of them. All right, let's turn this bad boy on. All right, so why is that not lowering for me? Oh my goodness, we're folding it. We don't want to fold it. Back up a little bit. We don't want to what? No, stop unfolding. We're hitting wrong buttons here. Bum 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 bum. Can I play with you? Can I see your name, man? What do you mean, can you see my name? Why do you want to see my name? Do. How do I lower this stinking thing again? We'll just have to do it with the mouse. I had a keybind on my joystick, but apparently it did not want to do any of that. Can we get the stuff going here? What the heck? Oh gosh, now I just broke it. Very sus, tube socks. Very sus. Why is this thing not turning on? What the heck? There, now it's on. Okay, that is ridiculous. Yeah, very sus. I would agree. Super sus. Like, who just comes in here, first words come in, says, Alex, can I play with you? Can I see your name, man? It's creepy. Coming in here asking all these kinds of questions. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Really wish I could get my boom to go up and down, like adjust my boom verticality. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are enjoying the content, I know some of you might be just getting in, but if you like it, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. Helps us out. Oh, we're going to have to go grab that truck. Yeah, it works with my mouse. It's working on my mouse. I had it set up on a keybind, but I haven't played for a while, so I could be smashing the wrong button. They're Oli. We wanted to set this on 1 degree. All right, there we go. Let that rethink about what it's doing. Birdo, birdo. It's on my mouse. It's on my mouse. And V is for like attachments, like implements. That's what raises and lowers it. So this one on the top left, I have it disabled, but I can do it with my mouse. So I'll zoom in. I'm doing this with my mouse. So it's working. It's just for whatever reason it's not registering, or something is goofed up with my joystick. Like the keybind got dis-keybind. It got on-keybind, man. Alright, I think we got some of that, and now we gotta hit this line back. Right here. Oh, we only got 4%. We're gonna have to go over and grab the truck and trailer. Because I don't think, hopefully we end up on the other end of the field. That'd be kind of nice. You got yours was V? Yeah, I'm pressing V and it's not going up and down. Sometimes modded vehicles don't use game specific keybinds. You know what I'm saying? Did you ever play Ray County on multiplayer? No, I did not. Ray County, I like Ray County. I like Ray County, No Creek Extended. I like them, but for multiplayer on there, I think it'd be rough because the FPS hit that we take on it is kind of crazy sometimes. All right, we're just flying. You guys, we like supercharged over here. Plus, Ray County is that's a 1x map. It's a 1x map, so it's kind of small. I had somebody comment on one of the videos earlier about where I got this truck, and I'm pretty sure this truck came from doesn't it come from the mod hub, I believe? The regular game stuff is off. Y'all you use as mods. What's up, Holden Hinkle? How many mods do I run? This one I'm not even quite sure. I don't know. I use Mod Assistant, which keeps my mods like split between the saved game that I'm playing. So I don't even know how many mods I'm running on this one. Not a whole lot on this one. I can't read that. We're gonna have to translate this one. Translate. Let's see if it works. Maybe my translating isn't working. I can't read that. Whoa. Where'd my game go? There it went. To Raycat. I can't read that. Bum, 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 bum. But I think this is the OS, and I believe you can get it off the mod hub. All right, so we need to get this all sprayed. I'm not quite sure where the trigger is for this one. We'll find out together. What about you come onto my map? I typically don't have a whole lot of time. If I'm not playing this for you guys, playing this, you know, for fun and hanging out with the chat on Farm Sim, I'm either playing Star Citizens with my buddies over there. All right, so that's not the trigger. I need to back up to it. Quite sure. Let's fold it and let's see what happens. Maybe I need to go to this side of it. Do I need to do anything specific here? Does the truck need to be running? Has anybody used this trailer before? Let's go to this side. I want to fill you up with fertilizer. Okay, nothing seems to be... Whoops. Nothing seems to be loading it. All right, weird, weird. Super weird. Just don't mind that. We're just going to drive over the trailer. Let's turn around to this side. Neighbor's going to be mad because I keep turning on their grass here. Left side of the sprayer. Okay. Boy, it does not want to try starting the motor. How do I, do I enter this thing? I don't know how to start this thing. It's not wanting to, whoops, that don't work. How do I start the motor? Do I need to, in here, on the tank? Is there more options? Let's open up our, help window. Let's just turn the help window on. Let's see. Is there a way to do that? Wow. Too small for him. All right, so how do I... Materials unfold. If I unload it, what is my G? I'm not seeing anything that's telling me to... All right, so I'm on the trailer. Did you open the fill port on the sprayer? I didn't think you had to open the fill port on the sprayer. I should be able to just hit R and it should start filling, right? This isn't, I don't think this is one that like I should be able to just, nothing. Oh, well, good Lord. Goodness gracious, my friends. Do you need to open up the... how do you even open up the fill port on this sprayer? Yeah, most certainly could be a bug. So let me try this. Ugh. Let me try... is it Control I? Make sure I'm on the right thing here. Control I. I'm trying to unload the tank. Fasten, show toggle. Not quite sure. Could be just a bug, guys. Quick screenshot mode, we don't know that. Not quite sure. And there's nothing that I can do here. Enter. So if I'm trying to enter this thing, but it's not doing anything for me. Guess I'm not quite sure. I've tried both sides of these trailers. It doesn't seem to be wanting to take. Didn't we have an issue with this when we were playing on No Creek Extended? We had like a regular bulk tank trailer, and we had issues with this sprayer wanting to load. If you guys remember, that's been a little while, but we had kind of a similar issue. All right, let me back out of the way. Let me see if I can unload this trailer and see if I can get it into... All right, start engine. That should be for the truck. All right, let's see if we can unload. Unload car. I don't want to unload car. I want to unload trailer. Unloading left side, all types. What is my... Is it left control I? Right control... There we go. Right control I. We just take all of the tanks. That hopefully that works for us. Yeah, it could be the sprayer. Because it should work now, I'm hoping. I should be able to pull up to this one and... Yeah, start filling. So I don't know if there could... I don't know. There could possibly be a trigger issue that's just not working with either one of them. What's up, Matt? How's it going? How's it going? Let's just fill this baby up. Fill it up. Why is it taking that one? All right, let's try to put the rest of those in the tank. Let's see if this works. So it's filling those things up, which is really weird. What's up, Jason? You are awakening the itch. Nice. I like it. I like it. Heck yeah. Good, good, good. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing good. There is a good potential there, Jason, that we can do something. I'm sure we could get something lined up. I'm sure we could do it. All right, let's get this thing unfolded. We got to finish this little path that we ran short on, so let's go do that. Start the sprayer up. Let everything unfold. Let's turn off that. We don't need that on right now anymore. And got it. My joystick's working. I was going the wrong way with it, dummy. I was going the wrong way. You guys want to see it? This thing's got really cool lights on there. So at night, this thing looks pretty sick spraying. I do not have a multiplayer server. I don't. Multiplayer servers take too much time to operate, and as somebody's just kind of solo with that, I just don't want to deal with the headaches, because then you got to make sure that the mods are working. You got to make sure that, you know, it's just going to be way too much. That's why I don't have a multiplayer server. I tried it early on when I first started doing farm sim stuff, and there wasn't enough interest for one. And if I were to run a server, to be honest with you, a server roughly to be able to get the mods that you want in the game, you are looking at somewhere between 15 to 20, 25 bucks a month just to run the server. So they're not like they're super cheap to run. Plus you get people, you know, you're going to get questions like, this mod isn't working, and then the server's down, and like me having a full-time job that just sometimes doesn't work. I would have to have more than likely, it would be nice to have somebody else that could help manage that, but all right, field is sprayed pretty much. Fighting the itch. Jason's fighting the itch. He's like, I might need to play this game. All right, well, that field's done. All right, so we got everything set up, done. It's donezo. We're going to take this back. I don't think I can unload this thing. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can unload. Oh, we can. Nice. Okay. Not enough space. All right. So nice. I got that thing unloaded. Forced unloaded it. So we'll pick that stuff back up into the trailer. Let's go park this baby. Let's go park it. Guys, if you haven't yet, guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't, if you guys are enjoying the content. Also, we play other games. I'll continue to say that. We play other games on here. I have recently been playing some Star Citizens with a good group of people. That is an enjoyable game when it's less buggy sometimes. But even when it's not, even with the bugs, it's still a fun time to go hang out with those guys. So if you guys ever want to catch a live stream of that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you just enjoy hanging out with myself, you're going to enjoy the other guys that I play some Star Citizen with, because it is a pretty good time. May not be for everybody, but there are very good similarities to this game. Between this game and farm sim stuff, there's actually 2, maybe 3 people that have played farm sim that jumped over and started playing Star Citizen. Also, what is it? Gold Rush, or excuse me, Gold Rush. It used to be called Gold Rush. Gold Mining Simulator 2, the demo came out, so there could be a chance that I'd jump into that and do a quick live stream and test it out and see how it goes. I seen that they had like an update for what was it? They had an update for joystick controls. So if I were to do it, the dual joystick is the way to go. All right, so we're good there. I think Jason might be currently like downloading this game. Be like, hey, I'm ready. Hey, man, I'm ready. All right, we'll go park this in our shed across the road. And I think, let's go. We got to check my fields. 34. So what do we, there's field 34, soil type. I think we're, ooh, we could go spray some nitrogen on that field, some fertilizer. We could go do that quick. We got enough. Currently downloading. It's in queue. All right, so we're gonna go check this cornfield over here. I'm thinking we need to spray some fertilizer on it. We're gonna need to mow this stuff down here. Dang. Now this is obviously a little taller than what we'd actually want to be doing, but I think we're gonna do it anyways. Yeah, we're gonna go spray some. We're gonna go spray some nitrogen on this one. We're gonna tab over to the truck. Get it fired up. What's up, Buzz Gaming? How's it going? Welcome on in. All right, so this might be the thing that we have to do, is just drop these totes like this, which isn't terribly bad. It's on the little bit on the unrealistic side, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to find those workarounds. You really, really want this game. I'm assuming you're probably on console. All right, let's go meet up with the sprayer guy. Meeting up with the sprayer guy. I do appreciate every single one of you that has actually came out today, because like I said, I haven't streamed farm sim stuff in about 3 weeks, and we're having a pretty good turnout here today. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys. PC. I'm on PC, Buzz. I really wish I could just get this thing to fill. We're going to try it one more time. We're trying this one more time, chat. We're going to be doing it, all right? We're trying it. Phil. Who's Phil? It just doesn't want to work. So if anybody has this particular sprayer and this particular trailer, see if you guys could see if we can get that thing to work somehow. All right, so I guess we'll have to go in here and we'll have to force unload. We're gonna need to back this thing up. Oh gosh. And we might need to send this thing back into town to get more stuff. I need a license key for me to play. Do you know how I can get it? Yeah, you purchase it. Is Gage Kentucky your favorite map at the moment? Gage Kentucky, I like the map. It runs very smooth. We are currently getting right here. We are getting about 60 FPS, which is pretty constant. But I do have my graphics pretty much cranked, so that is good. The No Creek Farms, his No Creek extended map. I love that map. The FPS hits on it are kind of bad, right? But again, it's still a work in progress, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. My PC runs it just fine. I have only played this particular map. This is the second time that we've live streamed this, so oh, come on. So I like this map. This is actually a modded map, a changed map from what the heck is his name? Let me check it real quick. What is his name? Who did I get this? The Farm Sim guy. Farmer Sim, I'm pretty sure is who I got this one's from. He changed some stuff in there that like the farm setup. Judas Plains. I never really got into Judas Plains. I felt Judas Plains was kind of like, I just felt that it was it seemed arcadey to me. But there's a lot of fields, a lot of things like that. So I mean, I don't know. Everybody's got their own like favorite map, things like that. So I don't know. It's hard to say what my favorite map is. All right, where is my? Let's do this one. Let's just do it this way. All right, let's turn that bad boy on. Now, obviously, we would not be spraying this corn when it was this high. But we're doing it. We're adding the fertilizer to it, man. This map and Elma are your favorites. I like the maps that feel real. Also can't wait for Elma 4X. Yeah, I like maps that feel real, that have a little bit of character to it, a little bit of like some towns, things like that, and make it feel real, right? But this map, I do enjoy this map. Don't put it in the drink, Terry. But Judas Plains, I don't know when that's supposed to come out, but that should be an interesting one. In FS22, I liked Elma. The one thing I didn't like about, I think it was in the 22 and 25 version, if you didn't want to use the starter farm and you started it from from scratch, whenever the farm got deleted, it left it blank, and I didn't like that. So then you had to try to figure out how to work around some of that stuff. So I haven't played a whole lot of Elma in FS25, but it's one of those maps. If the 4X comes out and it's decent and you have options of different farms that you can go do, that might be an option to look at. Excuse me. I need to go get more coffee, guys. So I think when I get back around to the other direction here, gents, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head back in the house real quick and grab some more coffee. So the really cool thing, this doesn't have it right now because I didn't plan it. I just started playing the game, the map as, ooh, gosh, there is something there like the edge of the map. There is, I'm using row crop systems ready. So obviously the next time that this gets planted, it's going to look a lot different, right? We'll be able to follow the paths of the corn and all that kind of stuff. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to whip this thing around and we're just going to spray like this. Finish this up. Everybody's like, you're driving over the corn. I know. I know. Gage, you know, like, so the one thing with like Gage Kentucky is the 4X maps are really can be really nice. My problem is I really enjoy playing like somewhat realistic, right? So it can be kind of hard, and I typically try to do things from where I build from like the lower up, right? I don't just go and buy the big equipment right away because, you know, then what are you working for type thing. So it can be a struggle bus in the beginning. Just downloaded the first sprayer I'm using. Nice. I know I've put this in Giant's editor before, and it has told me that there is no discharge node. So there could be a possibility. So like I had to force unload this thing. How fast is a day in this game? You can change it to whatever you want. You can change it to however fast you want the game time to be. So like right now we're just playing on 6 times. It's going to start actually be getting dark out here shortly. All right, guys, I'm going to run in the house and I'm going to grab some more coffee and go use the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Okay. So don't go anywhere. Apparently that one's not working. All right. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I promise. I'll be right back. La 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 la. Hey guys, oh gosh, it's getting dark out. All right, time to get going. Get the rest of this sprayed. Bum, 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 bum. And I think there is one other field that we're going to have to go spray that's corn as well, I think. I got one more field. Corn just clipping right through there. Spraying this at 19 miles an hour is awesome. Bum 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 bum. All right, we should be on that one right here. Real speed. Probably not in corn this tall. But I wouldn't say you'd be spraying at 19, but I mean, you could spray some of these sprayers. Yeah, you pretty close with the new technology that they have in real life. Yeah, you could probably spray close to it. And depends on what you're spraying, types like that. Do 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 do. All right, here is my. There we go. Catch that mark. On my map. There we go. Pull up the map down at the bottom. I thought you were doing Brad. Not sure who you're talking about. Bum bum bum. I would say that this game, some of it also depends on, the modder, like who modded it, stuff like that. But I would say that the majority of the equipment and things like that are relatively close to real-time speed or, real-life speed, things like that. There are ways around it as well, but for the most part, it's pretty close. So they got a really cool technology thing in here, but it is it is base game for the most part, but it's called like spot and spray or seed and spray type thing. So when it sees weeds, like when you're doing the weed stuff, it's like a pulsating thing. Like it just sits there and it uses less fertilizer and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. That is hard to see those lines. Hard to see those lines when you're in the cab like that. There we go. All right, let's fold this thing up. We're done. Keep the lights on. 31 miles an hour. We're flying. All right, that field's done. I think I have one more field of corn, question mark. Corn, question mark. I want to fill that up. Yes, I'm using a steering wheel. Steering wheel, foot pedals, and my farm stick joystick. 100%, yeah. All right, let's check to see if I had one other field. Crops, where's my corn? All right, so the only field that wait a second. Where did I try this one other time? Did we spray fertilizer on the, we might need to go check that out. Did we spray these? These are our soybeans right here. But I don't think pH value is bad. So nitrogen's fine. The pH is bad. What did we... Kind of hard to see. pH value is bad. But we are doing soybeans. You're hoping the next farming sim there is no crops that clip through the cab. Yeah. And so some of this could be, you know, sometimes this is kind of based upon too, like the modder, things like that. Like you can put in there, you can put the physics, I believe. I'm not a modder, but I'm pretty sure you can put in there like hit markers, right? So similar to like your boom, when your boom is out, sometimes some mods will like clip through like trees and stuff like that, where some mods have the collisions and they'll hit trees and they'll like stop you. So I don't know if that's something you can put in like in the cab portion of it. I would think you can, but I'm not 100% sure. So why? I thought we've tried doing this before. Why is my nitrogen... Okay. Did we try this like last stream? And it doesn't spray because we can't spray soybeans? Is that right? Was that the thing? What's up, Threlm? What's up, man? Good morning. Yeah, we tried that, right? So we can't put nitrogen on the soybeans. Which to me, so I'm drawing a big old fat blank right here. So pH value, we need to spread lime on it, right? Not fertilizer. We need to spray lime on it. Yeah, so let's go grab the big let's go grab the lime spreader and let's go spread some lime. Yeah, like my brain instantly like was having a big old brain fart. We're going to need to bring this over. Guys, we do have ads on the live stream today too as well. If you guys just skip them when you can. And then there should be, if you hover, if you're on a PC, if you're on TV, or if you're on mobile, tap the screen. There should be like a little bubble that says live. Make sure you click on that. They'll kind of bump you forward because sometimes YouTube will kind of keep, if there's enough ads that do run, it kind of brings you back and you don't get caught up to the, so you might be a little bit behind. Lights, camera, action. All right, let's turn that off. Where is my sleep marker? I bet you it's one of these houses. I have not slept in this, so I'm not quite sure which one is my what, you know what I'm saying? Oops, that's not the right one, guys. Sorry about that. Interactive zones. Okay, looks like I can take a sleepy sleep over here. And we're going to go to 7. Because, like, who sleeps till 8 o'clock in the morning? Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. I think we've had quite a few of you actually smash the like button. Greatly appreciate it. I do not even have that open. Give me one quick second, gents. Give me that quick a second. Studio. There we go. There, that's working now. Okay, now I can see a little bit of those stats. Perfect. All right. What time did you get up, Jobbin? What time did you what time did you end up waking up this morning, today, last night, whatever you want to call it? Let's tab over to the truck because we need to get this out of here. Oh, that's going to be the other thing. We're going to need something for bulk. We need to go get some bulk lime. Now, did we have issues? Do you guys remember? Did we have some sort of issue? 3 hours of sleep last night? Brother, you need to get some sleep, man. You need to get some sleep. I set my alarm for 7:30 this morning. And some of you may be thinking, why the hell did you set an alarm on a Saturday? Because I knew that I was going to sleep in late because I didn't go to bed till midnight. I think the kids were still awake when I got in last night from playing games. The kids were still awake. It was 11 o'clock. So I had to get them off to bed. Yeah, it was a fun time. Okay, there should be an interactive marker in here that I think I can change. Let's see. Can I change? I think I'm close enough to this interactive marker. That's my lights. There we go. All right, so we're going to have to get in one of these things and move it back and then shove that trailer in there. There we go. I still like this tractor. This John Deere 4440. Most of you have heard the story, but this John Deere 4440 was the tractor that my father had that I spent many hours into, but it was not the front wheel dual. It didn't look like this, but the 4440 holds true and dear to my heart for the most part because my dad had one in real life, and I got to sit many hours in the dang thing. It was fun. All right, there's my marker. So I think there's a way, and maybe this is what I need to, I don't know. I don't know if this is what I really want to do, though. But I don't want to continue to buy different trailers. But I should be able to change this here to just a regular customize. There we go. All right, let's change sprayer support. Water support, none. So I think that's what we want, just like that. Because we're going to have to get... Before I do that... Yeah, we're going to have to do that. We're just going to have to buy the bags of lime. Okay, so we're going to have to customize this one. Just like that. There we go. All right, voila, it has changed. All right, we need to head into town and go grab lots of fertilizer. So let's make our way into town. If I'm remembering, it's been a little while since I've drove into town on this map, but I think we got to head out to the right anyways, so. Let's go, baby. I am thinking September, we're on 2-day months. We're on the second day of September. I'm thinking we might need to do some cutting of some grass to make some more bales, some just regular grass bales. Because with the sheep and the goats, we don't particularly need to turn it into hay or anything like that. So, all right, right-hand turn, yes. It's all coming back to me now. All right, Tube Stops, thanks for stopping on in. Greatly appreciate it. See you later, my friend. All right, we head into town without crashing. We're doing good. We will be doing very, very well. All right, so back to the story about, I think we were having some issues with the co-op, I think it was. What's up, 414 Kip? Yeah. Oh, 07. How's it going, man? Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Truly do. Truly do. Truly do. But we were having an issue with the co-op. We weren't able to get the bulk. Oh, this is Mod. Oh, yeah, ModMax. What's up, ModMax? Dang. Yeah, see, you guys can't throw me like that, you know? You guys need to change your YouTube names. But we were having an issue with the co-op. I wasn't able to buy bulk supplies. Oh, cop. Slow it down. We were not doing 30 over. Do. All right, hammer down. But we weren't able to buy bulk fertilizer or lime and stuff like that. So we were having to buy the totes. And I don't know a way around that, because when I started this, what I should have done is I should have made this into a multiplayer save, so that way I could buy the bulk stuff. But for whatever reason, I can't quite. The only way that I could do it is if I cheated money in, right? The only way that I could do that, let's see, farmland. So it would cost me, yeah, 105,000. So we would have to cheat in 105,000 to be able to get the bulk storage, the bulk stuff. But it's telling me I can buy anhydrous and stuff like that. I got the grain stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes games are like that, right? Or maps are like that. You have to buy the co-op. And I don't know that I want to buy the co-op. Do we want to buy the co-op? I mean, I can cheat the money in. It would make life a lot easier, but with the trailer that we have, we're just going to have to purchase the stuff anyway, so. Let's get ourselves. That thing can hold quite a bit. We don't need seed. We need consumables. All right. Do we want the bags? They're both the same. They're both the same. It doesn't matter. These stack better, but I think you can stack more of these on the trailer. All right, so we're going to buy. Yes. And then we're going to buy another. That should be plenty, hopefully. Hopefully should be enough. All right, so this thing's got the fancy dancy thing that we can go. Maybe. I'm open. What is my... Shift R. Now those ones should fit up top. Should. All right. So you guys didn't see this, okay? Shh. Because I'm not making another trip in here. There. See? Look at that. We made it through. we loaded everything up. All right, time to head back to the farm. And apparently this truck just does not have the power to pull all this. And we're oh boy, we are squatting pretty good. I think we can make it to. We'll be able to make it back. Not a big deal. We'll be able to make it back. We just gotta take it slow, you guys. We can't drive super fast. All right. We gotta turn down the cruise control a little bit. We need taste on the back with the max lift, and you could carry more. Yeah, you could. All right, 45 miles an hour. That's as fast as we're going. We can't turn too sharp because this thing is kind of squirrely. All right, we've been doing a lot of spending money. We haven't been doing a whole lot of making money. Oh, gosh. That thing is going to crash. We don't want to tip this baby because that would not be fun. But we got a lot of bumps in this road. Somebody should call the county or the state and get this road fixed. Watch for deer. Heck yeah. Yeah, there can be deer in this game. It'll smash them right up. Smash them. That truck is not, don't worry about the truck jobbing. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's a 350 dually. It's a 350 dually. And you're telling me that we can't haul this thing? I mean, we might need to replace some parts later on, but it'll be all right. I promise. We will make it just fine. Probably should slow down so we don't roll this baby. That would not be good. I got the gas completely down. We can't even get moving. This is a lot of weight. We might need to get ourselves like a cheap little semi. No, this thing is a workhorse. Might be the last thing it does for you. It's got the pull power, but how about the... What? Don't worry about it. The shields? Yeah, the shields are down. What's up, Luke Hicks? How's it going? Welcome on in. Don't worry. We'll just go like this, and you guys can't... We'll just zoom out even... Oh, gosh. We'll zoom out even further. You guys won't even see it bumping, right? Okay, like this angle right here is about perfect. You guys can't see nothing. You guys cannot see that the truck is just like bouncing the VDAC. Look at that sucker. Oh my gosh. I don't think there's a way to like stiffen the suspension. Maybe we should put blocks or something in the suspension. Oh goodness. Well, we're almost there. It's okay. We're almost there. We've all done this before. Like, just a few more miles. It's all right. Ooh, we just about tanked her in the ditch there. That would have been a day under. So we do own this field off to our left as well. So we got a bunch of grass that we can cut. The Dodge Hall C. This is a Ford. This is a Ford mod. Yeah. Ford, baby. Built Ford tough. A little tow winch on the front. I mean, we have completely overloaded this thing beyond its capacity. Here's the interior. You can't really see out the front, but oh gosh, we've lost our steam. We've lost our steam. Actually, you know what? We have to go right here anyways, but we're gonna drag this thing into the farmyard. I have this thing. I have the actual pedal to the floor, through the floor. We're trying to get there. Come on. There could be a chance that they're in the future we got to upgrade this thing to something a little bit different. Get a little bit of speed. We must have just the slightest of the incline right here. The previous owner chain smoking cigs in there with the windows down. With the windows up, you mean? Windows up. Yeah, it's a little fogged over. Goodness gracious. 8 miles an hour, guys. We had a good head of steam, and then all of a sudden I let off the pedal, and it's just like, can't even get going. If you guys are getting hit with an ad, because I just did on my other screen. If you guys are getting hit with the ad, skip it when you can. Not going to hurt anything. Skip it, and then just make sure that it's bumped to the live portion of it. Otherwise, you're going to miss all the shenanigans. I feel like we've gotten quite a bit done in the first 2 hours of this live stream. We got about an hour left of the live stream. So I feel like we're doing a pretty good job today. Especially for just jumping back on in. Trying to remember where we left everything off at. All right, so we're just going to park this thing for now because it's fine. It's completely fine, guys. We're just going to leave it parked right there for now. We need to get the spreader hooked up. We're going to grab the 4440. That thing should pull that thing just fine. Plus, it looks cool. Plus, it looks cool. All right, so let's go grab the spreader. I don't think I'll have to put the front weight on this tractor. I think we should be fine. And we'll have to check the other fields and see if we have to, see if we need to spread any more lime. Yeah, this farm was, yeah, we've already done a partial live stream already on this. So the concept of this one is obviously we're $1 million in debt. We're doing sheep and goats. So sheep only need to take grass, but they produce goat milk and wool. And then we're going to process that down. So that's kind of the things. Typically I do like cows. But this one is a different style of a challenge. It came from another YouTube creator. Currently get this bad boy filled up all the way. All the way. All the way. Yeah. Yeah. So he actually kind of recreated. If you look at the original map design of this whole farm, it's there, but he changed quite a bit of it to make it look this way. We're running corn right now. We got a little bit of soybeans, and then we just got done planting some wheat. So the wheat's going to be my straw, because and I'll take you over there. I'll take a look at the corn dryer. So the corn dryer takes straw to run. It's a little bit different. It does not take like LP or propane. It's taking some straw, so you gotta load it up with some straw bales, right, to run the corn dryer. So we'll dry the corn down and then we'll sell it. So this is kind of where the animals are. We got a little bit of wool. We got some goat milk and some more wool. We got ourselves the square baler, things like that. So this off to the right. So this little container right here is where the straw bales get loaded into to create your heat to obviously burn type thing. And then it dries the corn. And then it stores it, fills it, and then you can haul it off, ship it off. So kind of a cool, this is actually a mod, but this was placed on this map. So let's just take a jump up in the sky. Take a look real quick. So like these barns weren't here. The pastures and stuff weren't there. This was all kind of built by design by, forgive me, I forgot his name. It's Farmer Sim, I believe is who had it. He likes to do some of these challenge things, so he kind of had a little challenge thing. I changed a little bit up on it, changed a few things, but not a whole lot. But yeah, that's kind of the farm design. Looks a little different than the actual Gage County portion of this part. I do like it, but so yeah, we got our barn that's got some hay stuff in there. We got the windrower and the cutter, the disc or the grass cutter, drawing a blank, the baler, and then this I placed in here because we didn't have anything to sell like goat milk. So the goat milk will go into here, and then we can sell the goat milk to the farmer's market, and along with there's some other things we can do with that. So yeah, that's kind of that. So we're gonna go spread some lime. This will not take long at all to spread these little 2 small fields of soybeans. Don't even need to turn anything on. We're just gonna just like that. We'll have to check those other 2 fields that we got going and see if that's anything that needs to be limed. What's up, Rowdy? How's it going, man? These fields are actually kind of bad. Oh, not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all, actually. To be honest with you guys, I was actually a little nervous today, jumping in and doing some farm sim live stream again. Just because I didn't know how YouTube was going to react with me jumping back in to do some farm sim stuff, since I was doing a bunch of Star Citizen stuff. But apparently it's doing pretty good because we got 30 of you that are willing to come and hang out with me again. So that's always a plus. That's always a plus. And it's kind of a little breath of fresh air, a little bit, from playing some Star Citizen, but I love that game. I'm loving that game. So if you guys don't even know what Star Citizen is, it's a space simulation game. It is very fun. I got a good group of people over there that I play with. That we live stream it. Sometimes we just hang out, and like even though the game sometimes can be a booger, we still make a great time out of it. So if you guys don't, if you guys don't like watching it, that's fine. But I'm going to continue to stream it. Because the game is fun. The game is pretty fun. And I sure hope that some of you would want to come over and hang out with us. Anytime you see me live, I try to jump in. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Thank you and appreciate that. This field is just about donezo. All right, so we're going to need to check, and we just about ate all of that lime. Holy cows, guys. What's up, Jaden? When is the herd season 2 starting again? It's not, because I accidentally deleted the save file. So it's not starting up right now because I don't even have the save file for it right now. I was trying to make room on my PC and I did a big boo-boo. I accidentally deleted my whole saved file mod folder. I was trying to slide things around and make some more room on one of my drives. And I accidentally hit the delete button and the file was so big that computers will sometimes just, it doesn't put it in the trash bin anymore. It just deletes them. And I tried to recover it and I couldn't. So then I was like, all right, we're not doing it. So Star Citizen says casually live link. Ooh. There's probably a good chance we might be playing some, streaming some, needs rolling. I need to get a roller? What? All right. So did we lease a roller? I thought we leased a roller. Did we not? Not the flashlight. Wrong buttons. Pushing the wrong buttons. I thought I leased a roller. Switch. We did not. Okay. So this field needs to be rolled. So we need to go get a roller and roll this field. And probably the other fields would be my guess. Guys, we went through a lot of that lime. Holy cows. Let's check to see what other fields need. So these two fields need rolling. Let's go check the precision farming. So those two fields needed nitrogen. They haven't, for whatever reason, we just did them. pH, everything should be fine. What about roadcraft? Yeah, I played roadcraft. I don't know. I like trying new games, obviously, for one. I like trying to play new games. And sometimes, unfortunately, those games, they might be good for a while, but then I just stop playing them, right? Sometimes, you know, as a creator, as a person that enjoys hanging out with chat and finding new people to play with, things like that, that sometimes games just kind of, you know, just like anything else. You play a game for a while, then you kind of get either bored or tired of it and things like that. Roadcraft was fun while we did it. But those games are always in the back pocket. You know, they're always there. Oh, wow. That thing, set that thing way over there. Let's not put it in that. We'll forget it in there. Typically, I don't try to pick these things up, but when it does something like that, that's just silly. Okay, fine. We'll just put you right there. So we need to go get a roller, guys. Have you been playing any roadcraft? Oh, come on. This is what happens when I try to back things up with the not using the steering wheel. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, this tractor sounds good. Yeah, this mod, a tractor sounds really good. What's up, Sandy? How's it going? Welcome back. All right, so do we want to go pull back the roller? We could go pull back the roller with the truck. I have a PS4, so I don't believe I can play it. Are you sure? You might be able to play Roadcraft on your PS4, can't you? That should be a console game. We're gonna go lease this roller. Hopefully I can hook up to it. All right, we're going back into town. We're gonna grab the roller, we're gonna bring it to this field and go roll those two fields. By the way, the 4440 in real life sounds a lot different than when it does in the game. Yeah, of course I mean, obviously unless you actually have a 4440 to record the sound and put it into the mod file itself, it's going to sound a little different. Do 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 do. You got a 4440 in real life? My dad, growing up, my dad had a 4440. Do 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 ba bum. Now you got a 7800 leaking a ton of diesel. Oops, sheesh. Yeah, those 4440s, they were kind of bulletproof tractors for the most part. It's on PS5, Xbox X, and S, and PC. My console's too old. That stinks, Rowdy. That stinks. Hopefully you can upgrade that, though. Hopefully you can upgrade that at some point and be able to play that game. At least the sound in the game matches the way the 4040 looks. Exactly. The sound matches the looks, 100%. 4450, 4450s and 4630s are also very nice. Whoa, what was that? A little bump in the road. We must have ran over an animal or something. Jason. The sound matches the game looks. All right, time to go rent the roller. Yeah, well, if you've ever ran over a real animal in real life, it was an invisible one. It was the invisible animal. I'm really hoping I can pull this thing back with. All right, let's see. What do we need? This one right here. Look at that. All right, so field roller, grass roller. I don't want grass roller. Folding mechanism, realistic? No, we just want simple. And we're gonna change the color of it because we can. And we're gonna lease it. Yes. Yes, got it. Now, please be able to pull it back home. Yeah, it must have been a speed bump. Must have been a speed bump we were hitting. Yes! We can hook up to it. Woohoo! That's a plus. Sometimes you can't hook up to implements. Yeah, we're in jail. Yeah, we were doing 75 and a 35. Was not a good situation. He was on his donut break anyways, guys. He was on his donut break. See? He's still on his donut break. Donuts do sound pretty good right now, though. And I'm not a cop. I promise. Don't let the trooper see that setup. Why? This is totally legal. If the tractor can pull it, or if the truck can pull it at 70 miles an hour, it's totally legal. Yeah, Fed. Yeah, he's a local Fed. He's like, we'll just leave it go. He's not the right guy we're looking for. Definitely, I am not the guy the feds are looking for. That's not me. I didn't do it. Oh. Chain smoking cigars inside a fog door. Oh my goodness! Ah! It's okay. Nothing happened. We're completely okay. Oof. Just use the road ditches to turn around. Boy, that made a quick adjustment there on the road. We made a abrupt right-hand turn. That's never a good situation. At least it wasn't an asteroid 100%. Yeah, blow me up and then had to respawn back in Pyro or something. Sounds like something a suspect would say? No. I am not a suspect. The feds aren't looking for me. They're not. Like, what would I have done? Knock, knock, knock. Open up, feds! That wouldn't be good. That would not be good. All right, we're just going to park this thing right over yonder. Totally. Totally, man. All right, that's unhooked. Time to go grab the tractor. Yeah, those shady runs in Pyro are sketchy, dude. I kind of want to be like a convict in there. Like, wouldn't that be kind of fun? I think that'd be kind of fun. Do you guys want to take the 4440 and use it as the roller tractor? Or do we want to take the 70s, whatever the other one is? The other tractor. 7600? We don't power wash the trucks, Rowdy. Should have bought a power washer while we were in town. We got a power washer. It's right here, brother. It's right here. Look, power washer. Shh. Let's pull it with the 4440. Radar tractors from 1 to 10. So we got the 4440 here. Row crop duals on the front, skinny tires. And we got the 7810 John Deere with the big floaters on there with the front weight. And we also have ourselves the John Deere 4020 Extra Power with the front loader. We got the bale we got the forks on there, plus the bale grabber. Those are too expensive, Jason. Too expensive. And we got the gleaner combine. Let's rock and roll the 4440. Rocking it. So that's eventually, Jason, would be something that, like, so I really like playing farm sim. I really like to try to build from the small end to build up to some of that big stuff. So that could be something that we do as a group, right? Like we do together, we build, you guys can have your own farms type thing and we can help one another and, you know, go do that. I think that would be kind of fun. Yes, the pheasant feeder. Yep. At least that one's a pheasant feeder. I don't know about the new ones. I'm sure the new ones have gotten a lot better. This is all foreign to me. It's okay, Jobin. You will understand. We will teach you the ways. He is a city slicker. He is a city slicker. Need to make dry soybeans? We got to find a map that takes dry soybeans. I don't necessarily really like the way we actually might need to grab the other tractor. I really don't like the way that it changes the textures on here, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, steering assist, automatic, work direction 0. No. We were not 0, we were 90. Yeah, we were 90. Okay. Boom. We got it. This thing's gonna be working. Suburbs. He's a city slicker, but Jabin is going to do the crop dusting for you. Yeah. Right. We can teach him the ways, man. We can teach him the ways. You know how new people like to come to games and are like, how do you even do this? He might thoroughly enjoy this relaxation of a crazy, this game. He might like it. We're rolling this thing at 9 miles an hour. I mean, we could most definitely grab the 7810, but it is what it is. He will be better than as all in a week. Yeah, he will. I think Jobin would actually like this game. He might not understand some of the he understands the farming aspect of things, but he doesn't really understand but we could get him. Oh yeah. He would be like, this is what a real game feels like? A game that doesn't like fight you back sometimes? Yeah, he'd be getting in there, he'd be like, have you guys seen the movie Son-in-Law? He's what's his name? Crawl? I think his name is Crawl in Son-in-Law. When he gets in to put the combine and he's got the tarp over the top of it. No bugs. When do you infiltrate the neighbor's farm and take their stuff? You can set this up as a multiplayer and you go steal their equipment. Yeah, that's Jobin. That's Jobin right now. He is Crawl. No bugs, how novel. Oh, there can be some bugs in this game, but not like the Star Citizen bugs. We might have to go grab that 7810. Yeah, we might need to go grab that sucker. We'll make it around. Bad tractor choice, guys. Egg. Yes. Your dad's nickname was Crawl when him and your mom started dating? It's the Weasel. Oh goodness. That is a good movie, Son-in-Law. It's a good comedy. It is pretty good. They are features at this point, 100%. 100% features. Definitely added features, right? Self-induced features, maybe? All right, can somebody go grab the 7810 for me and bring it out to me? That'd be awesome. Thanks, guys. Can you guys pick me up on the opposite end of the field, too? I can't quite make the jump. Yeah, she's growling. She's pegged. There is a mod. A couple weeks ago, obviously 3 weeks ago, there was a mod that was kind of out that actually like a realistic maintenance mod type thing. It was something to do with, so like if you overwork this tractor like I'm doing right now, it actually gave you it actually caused your tractor to have performance issues. When you desync and lose all your crops, that's the cool thing is you don't. They do have tornadoes in this game. You can have tornadoes in this game. You can have hail in this game. You can have animals in this game that come and destroy crops. Yeah, but there is a mod that does that. If you overwork your tractor, if your tractor's not obviously doesn't have enough horsepower, it's you're pushing it to the limit. There is a mod that you physically have to maintain and fix, and it does damage to those like parts. Just throw some JB Weld on it, she'll be fine. Yeah, it will be fine. It will be fine. Yeah, we're not too worried about it. Little JB Weld doesn't hurt nobody. Yeah, this old girl, she is a growling. Also, guys, I know I got quite a few of you in here, and I know some of you maybe haven't joined the Discord yet, but !Discord gets you into the Discord. There is a farm sim kind of channel that people can go and use. Please go utilize the Discord. There is a Star Citizens channel. There's an Out of War channel. Whatever it may be. You guys, please go use the Discord. There's voice channels in there. There's general chats in each one of those sections. Please go use the Discord. That's what I wanted there for you guys to go and utilize it. So please do so. All right, we are going to just unhook this tractor, and we're going to go grab the bigger tractor. Get interdicted. Yes, exactly. The neighbors come over, rip up your farm. Write stuff in there. Write stuff in the field with the cultivator. Like, loser. Yeah, can't get the tractor out of the barn door. Yep, it won't open up. So some of you guys might be, so there's a lot of joking going on. Jobin and 414 and AOTD. These guys come and play Star Citizen with me. So a lot of this stuff, we're joking about Star Citizen right now. So that's kind of a internal. Hey, there's where I put my seed. There's some internal joking going on about Star Citizen in this game. JB, weld your transmission and engines? Yeah, you could weld it all together. Time to open the door, Ford. I never realized that this tractor has an air horn. I'm gonna have to put one of those on the real tractor. We're gonna have to put an air horn on the real tractor. Ah, yes, realism. Yeah. All right, let's set up. Nope. Fire you. We don't want you. Steering assist. Ah! Quit it! Quit it! You're fired! You're fired. Steering assist, automatic. We go 90. There we go. We got it now. And around the field we go. Hi-ho. Ah, realism. They're a little bit, it's... We're doing the same. Yeah, he just wanted to work, 100%. We could have made him work, but then what would I do? Sat around and done nothing? Exactly. I think this tractor is kind of a pooch. They see me rolling. La da da da. The perfect line created by the roller, satisfying my OCD. You like that? I knew you would. I knew you would. Wait till you see some of the row crop stuff. Like, so there's planters in here. It doesn't do it with the seeders, but like when you plant like corn and soybeans, you physically have rows, right? So it changes the game a little bit. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch... This tractor is not any much better than the 4440 tractor right now at this moment. It is being a little a wimp. Being a little wimp is what it's doing. Ah! No! Why are we... Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. There, I just been farm citizened. I was just farm citizen, man. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Hey guys, I appreciate every single one of we got 29 people in here so far right now. Greatly appreciate it. I truly do. Thank you guys. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. ! Discord in chat will pop up links so that way you can get into the Discord. We got a Farm Sim channel in the Discord. We got a Star Citizen channel in the Discord. We got Out of Ore. There might be a couple other ones right now off the top of my head. I can't remember what they all are, but we do have some of them, right? We have Star Citizen, Farm Simulator, Out of Ore. We have some voice channels. Please go use them stuff. Even if I'm not playing Farm Sim, you guys, please go help the Discord grow, right? The more people I can get in there. We got like 644 people in the Discord. Right? You can get Big Bud. You can get the Big Bud mod. Yeah, it would be better. It would pull better if it wasn't for Farm Sim. Interesting, auto transmission shifting. Yeah, I could turn the auto transmission stuff off, but that's a lot of work right now. I don't think you can get the Big Bud mod. For sure. You can get them. I believe it's right on the mod hub itself. What's up, Steven? How's it going, man? Welcome on in. Greatly appreciate you stopping by, hanging out. Again, and I'll keep telling you guys, we got ads on. We got ads on, so please just skip them when they come. The ads just help give me a little bit of revenue to help upgrade equipment for my live streams, for YouTube, things like that. It just helps me a little bit. So you can skip the ads, still counts. But just make sure you guys hit the little oval live button on there. This thing is a turd. The best Big Bud mods are from classic American icons. Do you know there's a Big Bud very, very close to me where I live? The other ones kind of stink. So you're saying the mod hub one stinks? This tractor's stinking right now. Tractor's stinking. Open up the door. There are some other cool things too for like Jason and Mod Max and Jobin. There are different mods on here. I do have the like longer lasting mud on the tires. They do have like a mud physics thing to where when it rains you actually have issues actually driving through the fields, things like that. So there are some kind of cool mods, but the unfortunate part is they're script mods, so council doesn't get them. Oh dear Lord, let's go. Oh, look at this. No, CAI is on Mod Hub. Okay. That's the one that they have, right? This is Gage, Kentucky is this map. PC only. It's a 4X map. Very big fields. A pretty well-designed map, to be honest with you. You like the Sleep Anywhere mod? They have that one as well. They have that mod as well. It is. It gets like that side of the farm, of the field, is just kind of like what. Even with the planter, I had some issues, but yeah, the 4440 actually pulled this a lot better, I thought. I know, those pickled eggs were bad. Shoo-wee. Yeah, they was stanky. I'm half tempted to just go grab the 4440 again, because at least that thing was staying at constant speed. All right, let's get lined back up. Yeah, this automatic shift on this thing seems a little wonky. All right, this one. Be that one right there. Look at him go. Yeah, it's all right, though. Real high RPMs, it's all right. Tractors are designed to run at higher RPMs, like, constantly. You got different tires for the 4440? I think that might be the bigger problem. You can put different tires on there, but I don't think the tires were the issue, though. I don't think the game's that smart to have those type of physics in a way, unless you put scripts and mods and stuff like that on there. You can change the game to be something like that, though. So like when like that mod I was talking about, the mud mod, or the realistic physics mod, or I think is what it's called. They're like, that would actually have an effect on it. You do have to change tires and stuff like that. This tractor should have no problem pulling this thing. It seems to make a difference in 22. Yeah, I don't think tires, for the most part, have those big issues of like skinny tires, big tires, all that kind of stuff. I guess I've never seen issues with them before. All right, let's do some one thing real quick. Let's take a look and see what kind of horsepower difference do we have. So we have this one, which has 195 horsepower, and then we got this one, which is 146 horsepower. Okay. So now if we go to switch mods, you need 160 horsepower. So I'm thinking that it has to do something with the tractor itself, right? So this one, plenty of power, 109. Like, this thing should not have a problem pulling it. But you go to this tractor, this one right, whoops, no, I did not want to sell that one. 146. You just came in from Butch's stream. Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in, Landon. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I don't know why we're having such issues. I'm thinking it's possibly a tractor thing. That's whatever. But welcome on in, Landon. Appreciate it. How was Butch's stream? Butch's or Bucks? Were you in? What's up, Will? What's up, man? Welcome on in, friend. Bunch. Bunch. B-U-C-H. Gotcha. Why is this not showing rolled state? Bush. Open up that bush. Yeah, the rental man. Yeah, bucked up the rental man. I'm gonna go switch to that 4440. 4440. Fixed it. There we go, Mod Max. Yeah. Fixed it. Now you don't have to say, hey, this is modding it. Pronounced like a male deer. Bucked. Yeah, his name is Bucked. We're gonna grab that 4440. That thing did not have an issue with pulling this stinking thing. This just seeming like it's the tractor itself is having some issues. We're gonna drive it right through the trees. Get on up there. Didn't know deers could pronounce words. All right, back to the 4440. That was actually having somewhat of a better... Nope, don't please get into that one. There we go. You forgot about the sheeps? Yeah, we got sheepsies. Yep. Yeah, they're doing swell. They're producing some wool. We got some goats as well, because sheeps and goats combined with each other. And we do have plenty of room to add more, so we just got to do it, right? The sheepsises. Your grandpa always says, that son of a buck. Ah. Gotta grab the tried and true 4440. All right, we gotta reset this up now. There we go. It's a lot better than the real world. See, look at this tractor now. This tractor, like, it's just saying, you know what, roller, we're doing this. 9 miles an hour. Now, this is a true tractor right here. This tractor doesn't even have the power, supposed to have the power to pull this roller efficiently. But you know what? We're knocking this sucker out way better than the other tractor. They don't make them like they used to. This tractor might be pegged in RPMs, but I tell you what, this thing is going, right? We're going places. We are off to the races. We'll worry about that when the time comes, Rowdy. Don't be so worried about the fuel. We'll get there. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got a truck that's got some fuel in it. Toyota, let's go places. Oh, that's a great commercial. Oh gosh, now the fuel's flashing. The fuel's flashing. Fuel mileage is terrible. 100%. 100% terrible. We have no other options. Nowadays, you have to buy the field rolling subscription. Apparently, we're going to have to go grab that truck. Get some fuel in this thing. Why didn't you guys tell me to get fuel on the, when I left the acreage? Fuel mileage, never heard of her. Me neither. Me neither. What's up, Nolan? How are you? I'm doing great. How are you, man? How is summer treating you? How is the summer treating you? I also asked him what his horse name was when I was 7, and he said, "Sons don't ever give names something you might have to eat one day." Well, we could go down the wormhole on that, but usually when I do farm stuff, I try to keep it somewhat PG. You don't get you got to buy the extra data. Yeah, right? Good for now? What do you mean good for now? Hopefully you're doing really good. You got to buy the injector subscription too. Oh man. You know, the funny thing is, like, between the banter of Jason, Mod, and Jobin, like, in my head, I'm making this conversation and hearing everybody talk about what we would have been talking about beforehand there. All right, we gotta go grab the truck. We gotta get some fuel in this bad boy. It's gonna jump the fence. Woo! What's up, Mr. Sheep? Every game just wants money. Not every game wants money. There are some games out there that, yes, they want money. But if they didn't ask for money, how would they sustain and keep entertaining, right? What's up, Tube? Wow! What's up, Tube Socks? How's it going? Welcome back. You made it back for another fun enjoyment of rolling the field. I don't think it really matters what side I go on. Okay, so how do we put fuel in this thing? G. There we go. There we go. All right, we're putting fuel in the tractor, guys. Yeah, mobile games are notorious for that. Yes. Some want your firstborn, Star Citizen. Star Citizen wants your firstborn. You know what? We could have just left this truck right here. Because if we're gonna get bad fuel, if we're gonna get a bad field mileage, we're gonna call it field mileage from now on. God, that's a gore. That's a pretty cool picture. I like that picture. Right there. I like that view. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, where'd my mouse go? There it went. There we go. Camera. Give me the Oh, shoot. Hey guys, I'm back. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. Beautiful. I don't have the slots opened up, Nolan. This is Gage Kentucky is what this map is. Throme. Throme's in here, guys. He's awake. He's alive. Throme's alive. Yeah, don't know my own keybinds. Yeah, it's been a little while. It's been a hot minute, man. You bet I have ran out of gas before? I've never ran out of gas in real life, ever. I bet you have, Landon. I bet you've ran out of gas before, because that would be something somebody has ran out of gas would say somebody else has ran out of gas. I'm betting you ran out of gas before. Yeah, I'm saying it. I bet you, Landon, I bet you have ran out of gas before. Yep. Just keep the hose with you. That means you just drove off from the gas pump with the hose still stuck in your fuel hole. In your fuel hole. You've ran out of fuel so many times in real life and in FS. Hey, it happens. It happens to the best of us. Even the best farmers in real life and in game run out of fuel. I could never. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Especially when you switch games, yeah. You ran a push mower out of gas? Yeah, but those typically don't have gauges. I mean, those are kind of notorious for just be like, oh, we're just going to run this thing until it runs out of gas. Not a big deal. Even Fearsome Rhino can do it? Run out of gas? Yeah. We've all ran out of gas. It's okay. You just got to call the gas guy and be like, hey, I ran out of gas. Or the wife, or your brother, or sister, or your dad, grandpa, grandma. Four times in a single week? Goodness gracious. Don't you ever look at the gas gauge? Nate always runs out of fuel. It happens. Definitely happens. No, but I'm sure if I had to, it would be a rigmarole. I think my wife could do it. If I said, honey, I ran out of gas. Can you go grab the gas can out of the garage or go buy a gas can? I need like 5 gallons, right? Hopefully we can get the 5 gallons. Hopefully we can get that to the gas station. definitely. Most definitely. Oh no, I think the wife knows her. The wife knows her place. We'll just put it that way. Just go to Taco Bell. Yeah, they'll give you all the fuel you ever need. That's for sure. Taco Bell. You have to use premium. No sharing with the lawnmower. Ooh. Yeah, but you should be putting premium in your push mower though, because those little small engines work better. Yeah. You should be putting premium in those small engines. They tend to run better. That's why you always call grandma, not grandpa, and not dad, and not mom. Dad and grandpa will be mad, and mom's going to tell them. Yeah. Premium. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want the Z to not be purring. You don't want it to be glug, 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 glug. Use leaded. Methanol free. You want somebody to put a diesel in a Civic once? That's... I mean, that can happen to the best of people that don't know how to put fuel on. Just leave the mower on the side of the house. Maybe someone can take it. One less thing I have to do. They make those they're like a Roomba or like a shark vacuum. You can get those for your yards now. You want somebody to put diesel in a Prius? I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure somebody's put diesel in a Prius before. Oh yeah. That would be terrible. Putting gas in a Cummins diesel. Oh, or in any diesel. That would be that would be bad. We actually at work we had somebody actually put, so we got a diesel mower, like lawnmower, 72-inch deck or whatever it is, and somebody actually put in gas in the diesel mower. Yeah, it was great. What's up, Climbing Fan? I'm doing great. How are you? I am doing great. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the live stream. Helps grow the channel. Helps tell YouTube, hey, this is a poppin' live stream as well. You guys are doing great. You guys are having great conversations. Heck yeah. Like it. Good. Good. So I will take this tractor any day over that 7810 pulling this thing, because we were having some issues with that 7810. This one is not multiplayer. It is not. Yeah, but at least if you put normal gas in diesel, it'll run. Yeah, and you can pour diesel on top of it, and it will be okay. But gutless, but you won't have to redo all the lines, filters, and injectors. Yeah. You'd never want to put gas, or you never want to put diesel in a gas, or vice versa, right? It's not the way they're designed. But guarantee they've happened, and that's why you got mechanics. You saw a video of somebody washing their vehicle with diesel? Like, want them to eat the paint, or what? Guys, I'm getting kind of hungry. You guys getting hungry? Kind of getting hungry. Christmas flavored car wash? Oof. What you cooking, Jobbin? I'm kind of hungry. I'm always hungry. I am always hungry. I wonder if we're getting the rolled state on this. Oops. Okay, we are. Good. Yeah, I'm always hungry too. I'm always hungry. Bum bum ba dum ba dum ba dum. Bum, bum, bum. I like mine medium. All right, what's chicken and rice? Now cook his chicken at medium. Oh yeah, I have too much of it because of the stomach. Yeah. I don't mind eating chicken though. Like I could eat chicken and rice quite often. Plus the white meat, like the chicken and the pork and like that stuff, that tends to be a little bit less, or tends to be a little bit healthier for you, especially in our old age. I would rat on a stick. I'll take a rat on a stick. I'll try that. What's your favorite type of farming? Well, real life, we do row crop stuff. In real life, I never really grew up a whole lot. I mean, I was pretty young yet, but, grandpa and my dad had pigs. My grandpa had milk cows way before I was born. So I don't know. It just really depends. But in the game, I kind of do a combination of both, honestly. Farm sim, a combination of both, like row crop. Obviously, like row crop, and you run animals like cows. Right now, we're doing sheeps and goats, so they just typically just need grass, so that's good. Boone's Farm, yeah. Had a burger last night. It was fantastic. Oh, God, you guys making me. I'm hungry now. The only way to eat beef is rare to very light medium. I like mine medium. I don't typically like my beef overcooked. You mostly do cattle? Yeah, I mostly do cattle as well. If you guys have watched any of my videos, a lot of my stuff is cattle stuff. This one is sheep. Sheep is super, super easy, dude. All you do is you feed them grass bales. Here you go, sheep. Make me milk and wool. This crop right now, we are rolling a wheat field. So we got one field of corn. We got 2 fields of wheat. And then we got 2 really small fields of soybeans. So we just kind of started this whole thing off a couple weeks ago, actually. So we're just kind of jumping back into Farm Sim. We've been playing a lot of Star Citizen with the good group of guys that are in chat right now with Mod Max and Jason, which is the fishing guy, Jobin, Threlm, he's in here too. I kind of want a steak as well. I made pulled pork. Was that last weekend? I think it might have been last weekend. That was good. Boone Farms and Southern Comfort. Ooh. It has been a hot second since I've had any Southern Comfort. What other crops? There's corn and soybeans. And then grass, obviously. Because we need grass for the sheep and goats. What is your guys' favorite? That's a good question. What is your guys' favorite thing to do in Farm Sim? Is it the animals? Is it like trying to build your animal up? And how many, if you guys are on PC, how many of you guys use like the realistic or enhanced animal mod and pigs? See, I wish. That's the one thing I wish the base game Farm Sim did a better job with animals. You like logging? I did logging. Are you talking like with the logging equipment or like with the chainsaw? Because I've done some logging. It takes some skills and things like that. It can be done, but I don't know. Logging's just a whole new animal in this game. Chickens? Chickens are easy. Chickens, you basically just feed them like wheat, don't you? You like doing wheat? So, Jason, Mod, potentially Jobin, potentially Threlm, if you guys... I'll have a conversation with you guys in Discord. Why is this thing shifting down? What's going on? My tractor about to blow up? Might be. There might be... I kind of have some ideas rolling around in my head. Oh, goodness. Get going, tractor. Oh, gosh. Do I play with fans in the game? Typically not on Farm Sim. Just because of the mod situation to get everybody set up. I typically don't... I typically haven't played a lot of multiplayer on there, but I got some things that I wanted to potentially do with some good buddies that have been very, very supported in Discord, in my channel, things like that. We might be doing something with Farm Sim multiplayer, but this is gonna be kind of a private thing. I'll still live stream it, but it's gonna be kind of a private thing. Cummins powered. Gas and Duramax is 28K in bills from SHOT, but they also ran it till it... Ooh, man. 18K? Yeah, if you... I mean, I can see how it happens and things like that. I truly can see how sometimes that can happen. Yeah. I did a little bit of FS22 back in the day. Yep. If you watch some of my early videos on this channel, there's only a few live streams that I did. I played, can't think of it. It's the Iowa map. Because that's where I'm from, is Iowa. But I can't remember the name of the map now. Iowa Plains. I think it's Iowa Plains View Now in FS25, but that should be the same map. I did some live streams on that. Did it for a while. I did a couple live streams. Kind of went completely away from FS25, or 22, excuse me. And then about a year and a half later, 2025 came out. Then I hit it hard. Hit it really hard. And that's kind of where we're at today. Is it just took off. FS25 just took off for the channel, which is awesome and great. But yeah. Ooh, better than putting def. Yeah, yeah. If you put def in the tank, you're basically waiting for that thing just to go kaboomy. Yeah, there's only a few small. There's only a couple live streams that I can remember of FS22, Rowdy. FS17 is when you started playing Farm Sim. 19 is when I started playing. So I used to do 19 on Facebook Live. That's been a long time ago. I've been doing this for 6 years, guys. Trying to do this for 6 years. And then within the last year and a half to 2 years, going on just about 2 years here in the next couple months. That is, I've been trying to do content creation, not a full-time job by any means, but live streams was the big ones. But this one, for whatever reason, just popped off, and so that's what we're doing. Oh, she's struggling. She's struggling. There's a little bit of a hill here, if you guys can't tell. A little bit more of an incline. And welcome on in, Cummins. Thanks for coming in and stopping by. Hanging out. Yeah, she's that little hill kind of struggled there, but she got it. Do I have any real-life farm connections? Yes, I do. I actively, spring and fall, help my uncle farm. You have subscribed? Thanks for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Truly do. Thank you. So yeah, spring and fall, busy out in the field. What did I call you? Lee. Same, all the fun with no cost? Yeah. Yep. 30 chat likes. We got 30 likes on the stream? Heck yeah. Let's go. Let's do it. Awesome. Appreciate it. There we go. 30 likes on the stream. Appreciate you guys. Truly do. Guys, we've been at this for 10. We've been at this for 3 hours. It does not really feel like it's been 3 hours. It sure does help when you got people in chat and conversations going on. It makes time go by a lot quicker and helps things move along. No cost. Yeah, have you seen the price of gaming rigs? Yeah, I have. Most certainly have there, Jason. I've seen them. That's why I try to keep mine as basic as I possibly can for the most part. Yeah, basic as much as I can. I would probably say, and there's some people out there with gaming rigs, but I would probably say the whole setup, my 2 PCs, my steering wheels, joysticks, all of that stuff, all of my audio stuff. I bet you I got close to $4 grand in mine right now. In real life farm costs are insane. Yes, they are. 100 for a 500 gig NVA for my son the other day. Only for a 500 gigabyte? Dang, son. Yeah, and NVMEs are going stupid crazy right now. Stupid crazy. Thank you to all the data centers that are going up. That's kind of what's pushing those costs up a little bit. The sticker on it said $2.99. Shut up. Really? Holy cows. You talked them down though? You're like, you know what? This $2.99 price, I don't do that. I don't do that, dude. So give me it for $100. And they're like, nope, here you go. Here's a 500 gig for $100. You're probably looking at the 1,000 or the 1 terabyte. You're looking at the 1 terabyte, $300. I don't do $300, man. All right, well, here's $100. Here's $100 for 500 gigabytes. By the way, welcome on in, Benton Farms. Welcome on in. No, it was Micro Center. The price must be coming back down. Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Do. We only got a few more passes of this, guys. Wow. The closest Micro Center I have to me is about 2 hours away from me. And I've never been. I want to go to a Micro Center. Me and my in real life buddy, I need to take him up there sometime because I want to go see the place. And he's can be kind of a nerd like that too. But I've never been in a Micro Center. Yeah, I was gonna say it probably is a good thing. Oh, the Charlotte location. So, who was there was another YouTuber I was watching that got invited to that Micro Center. Oop, I can't remember who it was now off the top of my head. No impulse buys at the Micro Center. Yeah, exactly. There was somebody and I can't remember who it was, but they had like a little spiel of it that they were going. Oh, it was as anybody heard of JC 2 cents? He's like a what do you want to call it? Like a PC builder, kind of helps, like he's like one of those like electronic reviewer, mainly PC builds, does like benchmarks for like CPUs and graphic cards and things like that. He had some video on it, but got to go into it before it was actually open type thing. I'm saving for a PC laptop. I really do want something. I just have absolutely no knowledge on anything beyond RAM. Yeah, JZ 2 cents, correct. You've heard of them jobbing? Okay, so Rowdy Sim says, I'm saving for a PC. I've already read this, but I'm saving for a PC laptop. I really do want something. I just have absolutely no knowledge on anything beyond RAM. Okay, so do you have room to put up like a tower, or do you like the mobility of a PC, of a laptop, excuse me? What's up, the O2WS6? Just bought me a Legion Pro 7i with a 5080. It's a beast. The downfall that can be to laptops is cooling. The ventilation on them is not the greatest, for one. Two, they are a little bit harder to upgrade parts sometimes. They're great for mobility. If you travel a lot and you like to play games and bring things along, that's great for it. If you have room and you don't really do a whole lot of traveling, a tower would be in my opinion, your best option. But again, that's all dependent on how you play and what you really want, so to speak of. But the O2, how do you like that? How do you like the Legion Pro 7i? Like for me, something like that would work great if I got back into like doing more recordings and stuff like that I could do some edits like in the house rather than being out in my studio the whole time. Could work on some of that stuff, you know, from inside, like on my couch. That's what I would probably use the laptop for. I don't travel. I literally drive 4 blocks to work. There's a job, and there's another guy. I would have to find him, and I could send you the link to him. But there's another guy. What he does is he like goes out and he'll finds like the best deals today, like Amazon, right? Or the best deals, the best, like in his opinion, obviously, like CPUs and GPUs that would kind of match and go together. Because you know how sometimes you can get bottlenecks if you don't match and pair things correctly sometimes. I'd have to find you the link for it, and I'll send it to you. No, a 5080 in a laptop is not the same as in a desktop, 100%. Could you imagine if they put a 5080 desktop style into a laptop though? Like that thing would have to be like this thick, right? I could do a tower if I move stuff around in my room. I don't do a lot of travel, but I kind of like the mobility of a laptop. My buddy bought one, and his only complaint was the ventilation. Yeah, and ventilation is huge to keep your parts cool, because what can happen is the more heat that gets built up in them, it starts degrading quicker your parts. The Legion has had the Wopster cooling and upgradability. I'm a pilot, so I travel a lot. Oh, awesome. What, like commercial pilot, or what, like, I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, commercial pilot? I'm a pilot, so I travel a lot. My old Asus Zephyrus, I probably said that wrong, was about to go down. I got a nice tower desktop too for when I am home. Nice. So I'm assuming you do commercial flying, or like private? Did you do private? Yeah, they do make those things. They do make stands, you know, that kind of have external fans to kind of blow air through everything for American Airlines. Can I get some free miles? Can I get some free American Airline miles? Hey, this is going to be kind of off question for you a little bit, pertaining to farm sim stuff. But what other games do you like to play? I'll start with that. What other games do you like to play? And what should I call you? The O2WS6 seems very, like that's not your name. What do you want me to call you? I run a 4080 Super. One vehicle for all your needs. Awesome. That's what we got. One vehicle for all our needs. I run a 4080 Super in my new one. Tower or laptop? You got an Xbox Series S? Nice. Oh, an achievement. Yeah, you bet. This tractor's been a do-it-all. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Oh, by the way, guys, it is Father's Day weekend. Congratulations. I'm going to say congratulations to everybody. Do you guys, congratulations to all fathers out there. I don't know why I'm saying congratulations, but hey, happy Father's Day, which is tomorrow. In Randy Quaid's voice, I'm a pilot, I fly. Hey, boys, I'm back. Hey, boys, I'm back. That was on the other day. that movie was on the other day. Mostly this and Warzone, playing with my cousin. You about mostly FS25 lately. My name is Luke. Well, thank you, Luke. This YouTube name I made when I was a kid, like 15 years ago. You can change it. You can change your name. It doesn't have to be Luke, but I mean, you can change it. You can go into the settings and change your name. That is a good movie. It is a great movie. Also, guys, I'm curious about the chat. So, do we like the chat there? Or do we want it somewhere else? I don't know. Down here seems fine. Kind of disappears a little bit, but that's okay. We'll just leave it for now. We'll leave it for now. I play on Gage Field also. Just baled like 1,200 bales of straw. I won't be needing any for a good while. Yeah, I got to do a bunch of baling too. We got some in storage in the barn, but we're gonna need some shortly. Change my name. Mod Max figured out how to change his name. An Asus Tough monitor, 4K, 120 FPS for 50. 50 what? Down where? Jason, you have to use the Force, Luke. You have to use the Force. Oh, chat's moving fast right now. I'm having a tough time reading it. Changed my name. I don't think down low is a perfect spot. You don't think it's down low? Okay. If I can figure out it, anyone can. Yeah, that is true. Mod. If Mod can figure this out, I'm pretty sure it works. I use the Force every day. Woo! So that must mean that he might try Star. He might try Star Citizen. I think some of you guys would like Luke, you might like the game called Star Citizen. You're a pilot, you can go fly spaceships. We might have another recruit, guys. One of us. One of us. Best coffee brands? Ooh. Join us in the verse. Luke, if you haven't yet, go check out some of the live streams of Star Citizen. And I'm telling you, if you guys, I was gonna say, even if you're like, I really don't know, like I want to watch other things, I'm just diehard on farm sim. That's completely fine. But I'm telling you, the atmosphere that the crew, I'm calling you the crew, the atmosphere the crew brings is like amazing, dude. We have such a good time over there playing Star Citizen. If you guys haven't, make sure you guys try to catch a live stream. You go check it out though. Now I'm mostly a car guy. I'm doing a dirt race car tonight. I'm going to race my dirt car tonight. Ooh, like dirt track oval? Jamaican Blue Mountain. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, skip the first hour and a half of the last live stream. That was, yeah, skip that one. Skip that one. Then there's a track down here. Road from me. Nice, we have a short track down here. All right. I just got a text message from my daughter, so I'm going to have to cut this live stream where it's at right now. We will be back on Farm Sim. Obviously my channel is 100% Farm Sim people. So, not 100%, but you get the point. You get the point. Right beside the Talladega 500. Luke, thank you for subscribing. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Guys, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video. We are calling it quits here for today on Farm Sim. There is a very high chance and likelihood that we will be doing some other potential live stream today. If not, you guys can catch me down in the Discord, !Discord in chat. If you guys can see the Star Citizen things, you guys might be able to view things that are going on, but until you join the organization on Star Citizen, you damn egg, you can't interact in that. That's just set up so that way we don't get people jumping into some voice chats, if they're not being a part of it type thing. So greatly appreciate you guys all hanging out today. Truly do. Thank you so much. Means the world to me. You guys have a good day. If I see you later, awesome. If I don't, we'll catch you guys all in the next one. We'll see you guys later. There they are with the eggs. Appreciate you guys. Truly do. Thank you so much for that. We'll catch you guys on the next one. You have a good night. Good night. Good afternoon, evening, whatever it may be. Thank you guys for hanging out. We'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.